Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 7 battle of the UPBA, working up against Dorian, aka Lieutenant Gold, and his Los Angeles Aegislash. And honestly, this matchup is rough. There's a couple of types that my team does not appreciate, and he has so many of the Pokemon with those types. He has one Pokemon that has 2 of the types that are really good against my team. So we'll see how this one goes. Certainly it was a bit of a nightmare to build for. I don't think it's my best build, and yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's gonna be a tough game. He doesn't actually bring the Arctazol, which is amazing for us, but he does bring everything else. The Blissey I was kind of hoping wouldn't turn up, but here we are. I think we've got enough for it. We should have enough for it. The Alolan Raichu just beats our team if we play our checks poorly. The Archieberry on our Lurantis, unfortunately, is going to be probably completely useless. Yeah, Salamence is a big threat, especially if it's choice specs. Dragon Dance is also an issue, but I think we should be able to deal with it okay, though it is going to be tough. Like, if our team gets chipped down at all, excuse me, then yeah, Salamence is just going to be a problem. Same with Alolan Raichu. I think my lead is always going to be the Nidoqueen. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. What's my wink on here? I think Nidoqueen is probably going to be like my best mon against his team. Realistically, I think my wink on is to take down the Raichu relatively early. Try and use my Entei to actually bait in the Seismitoad, because that does appear to be his best switch in. I think just to bait it in and try and get a kill on it. I'm going to confirm the team. Also, we are playing this game at 3 AM for me. Dorian and our schedules do not mix well. So the options were either I play super late or he plays like super early or super late, one of the two. So yeah, not the greatest. He leads off with the Bronzong. That's kind of fine. I'm actually okay with this. I'm just going to throw off a Fire Punch. Or do I just want to go hard Entei? I think I just want to go hard Entei. I could throw off a Fire Punch, that's entirely possible. But I don't want to take Psychic, I don't want my Payapa Berry. Is it Payapa or Pataya Berry? The Psychic Resist Berry to get popped on this first turn. He does go for the Psychic, so I'm glad I went for that switch. And that does a respectable amount of damage. I'm just going to throw off a Sacred Fire, expecting the Seismitoad to come in. Yeah, he's going to withdraw, unless that was Okka with like Earthquake. Does go into the Seismitoad. I really just kind of want to throw off the... That looks physically defensive. We get the burn as well, but I don't think that's going to matter. I mean, you get to see whether or not he has lefties. He doesn't. I still want to throw off the Soda Beam. I still want to throw off that Soda Beam. I'm going to click it. He might well be Rindo, because we haven't seen lefties. He may also scout for this, but we're just going to go ahead and click it. There's definitely a chance he's Rindo. Are we going to see it? No, we don't, so I think this should just take it out. Yeah, so that's great. We take out a Seismitoad. I want to say the crit didn't matter. He looks to be very physically defensive from that. From the Sacred Fire. Yeah, as I was saying, it's 3 AM for me, so the commentary probably not going to be like at its peak. And also around this time I start to get a little bit shorter on breath, just because, like, especially during the summer or spring summer, I struggle with my allergies, and it really makes my breathing difficult, which certainly isn't great when you try and make a commentary. So I'm going to very quickly have a look, see what choice specs Tapu Koko can do to me. I would like to think it's probably going to do enough damage to kill me, but no, we're still going to check. We're at 138. If he isn't specs, does he knock me out? 138, it's a roll. Definitely a roll. I just want to go to Nidoqueen. I think this is absolutely fine because we took down a Seismitoad, so he doesn't have too many things that realistically want to switch into a Nidoqueen now. I would definitely expect a Bronzong to come out, but he does go for U-turn. I could have predicted that. I really wanted to click Sacred Fire again, but I don't feel that was the turn for it. And we're just going to see what he goes into. He could go into Alolan Raichu. Goes into Bronzong. Okay. And with that, I think I just want to bring Entei back in. At this point, I'm not massively fussed. Like, it's taken too much damage to be able to take like an Earthquake from Salamence or the Hydro Pump. So health is not such a big deal for me in this. He just goes for the Stealth Rock. That's absolutely fine. I mean, considering he knows I'm not banded now, he may want to swap out into maybe Blissey. If he goes Blissey, he goes Blissey. We're still doing some damage to Blissey. 40 to 48 is still pretty respectable damage on the Blissey switch. But he is going to withdraw. Maybe Salamence comes in? No idea what this is. That's the Blissey, okay. So this is, yeah, doing 40 to 48. If we get a burn, that'd be optimal, but no, we don't. I'm kind of happy just to stay in and click this again. I think I'm pretty happy just to click this again. What else could I do? I could go into Beware. What does that give me? Beware is realistically not as good in this matchup as it was before, so yeah, I'm actually kind of okay with going Beware. He can Toxic if he wants to Toxic, but we do at least like scare this thing out a little bit. And like Seismic Toss, not too much of an issue. He's actually going for Thunderbolt. We're Soul Best, so we should take this pretty well. Yeah. We do get paralyzed though, and that's going to potentially suck. Is this a Serene Grace? If it's Serene Grace, I can't be mad. Couldn't be mad if it's Serene Grace. So, I mean, do I just want to throw off Drain Punch? Or do I want to predict? I mean, Drain Punch is pretty free against this team. Like, Coco comes in, I take a hit from Coco. So, yeah, I'm just going to click Drain Punch. I think Bronzong is probably like the worst thing to come in, and we just click Darkest Lariat on that. Annoyingly, we don't outspeed it now. We are fully paralyzed on that turn. Very unfortunate. I think actually I can go with Entei. Entei should be able to do the thing here. So yeah, I'm going to go Entei. I'm going to take Rocks. I'm going to take a Psychic. I don't know if I'll be able to take another round of Rocks after that Psychic, but let's have a look. I'm definitely not going to be able to take another one. So I think I just click... Yeah, I'm just going to click the Sacred Fire again. Because I just want to get off as much damage as I can. I don't think the Blissey will be able to take two of these. Sacred Fire, that should just knock this out. No, actually it lives it. Wow. That is a very physically bulky Bronzong, but we do weaken this, which is great. He's going to take out our Entei. That's kind of fine by me. We do lose our Extreme Speed, which could be better, but the Rocks actually are a bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Rocks are a little bit annoying. I'm just going to go into... I get my own Rocks up here, but I think just clicking Fire Punch is probably not a bad play. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that. Just go for the Fire Punch. Honestly, the Blissey comes in, I always just go into... my Beware for it. We're going to take a bit of chip, but we should be fine. Yeah, just Fire Punch, going to take this thing out. And yeah, I mean, Bronzong honestly wasn't amazing against my team, but it's a nuisance is out of the way. And I think either the Salamence or the Raichu comes in here. If it's Raichu, then we stay in, we Earthquake. Blissey comes in, we go out into Beware. if Salamence comes in, we kind of have to click Ice Punch. I don't want it setting up. Hydro Pump will do a lot of damage if it specs. Probably kills me. He goes into the Raichu. That's actually fine by me. I'm going to click Earthquake. I'm not messing around with this thing. Not messing around with it because it will do a lot of damage. And the Psychic move shouldn't knock me out. Goes for the Psyshock. Gonna eat our berry. Hopefully we live this. Like, unless it's modest specs, I think we should live. Oh, we easily take that. And this Earthquake should knock it out. Awesome, so that's like one of the big threats gone. Now we're worrying about Salamence and we're worrying about Tapu Koko. Blissey is going to be annoying for sure. But as long as I preserve Beware and I don't get hacked too much, then I should be okay to 1v1 that. I think also if I keep Leech Seed around, then I should be fine with that as well. Going into Quick Claw, which is the Salamence. I'm going to click Ice Punch on this. Just going to click Ice Punch. He can Earthquake, he can Hydro Pump. Again, similarly to the Raichu, don't want this setting up. So I just click a button. Dragon Claw probably does take me out. It actually doesn't, we live on 1. That's wild. We don't see a Yachi, so this is going as well. So Salamence is down. This Nidoqueen has put in far more work than it should have. Far more work. He can go into Koko if he wants to here. Yeah, he's going into Koko. After Rock's actually a modest choice specs. Grass Knot will actually take out my Rhyperior, despite the fact that I'm max Spadef AV. So I can actually use my Lurantis. I can use my Lurantis to threaten this out. And I'm going to click Rocks. Yeah, I'll click Rocks on the off chance that he goes for something else. Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. That is fine by me. Actually, do I want to go into Rhyperior? Lurantis could be quite nice, but yeah, I think I'll go Rhyperior. Going to go Rhyperior, click Earthquake. Blissey comes in. Blissey comes in, I can actually just superpower. Like, I think I should be okay. So I'm just going to Earthquake. If this isn't choice locked, then it's going to go for the Grass Knot now. But I have a feeling it probably is choiced. Because I think that's his only way of really taking me out. I take out the Blissey, then I just come in with the Lurantis. He can't lock himself into a move that's going to take out Rhyperior, Lurantis, Beware all in one go. So I think we should have this game pretty much. I don't want to call it actually. I don't want to call it this early. Just goes for the Gleam. We absolutely chew that like it is nothing. That did minus damage. And I think we just Earthquake twice on the Blissey and we should have to win it. I think we should have to win. If we see anything that's super scary on the Blissey, then yeah, I'm going to go straight out into Beware. But I'm going to Earthquake into Superpower. I think that should do enough damage. Yeah, Earthquake into Superpower should do enough. Goes for the Ice Beam. Probably trying to get the freeze. Isn't going to get it on this turn. Okay. Doesn't get it on the first. Okay, that's a crit. That's a crit. Honestly, I don't think it matters too much because, like, I just Earthquake spam to an extent and kind of win this game. Do I want to go for the Superpower? Yeah, in case he wants to try and roost up, soft boiled up. Just going to go for the Superpower. He isn't going to try that. Unless he gets the freeze on this turn. He doesn't. We're going to pick up the 4-0 win. Really, the build ended up being a lot better than I expected. No Hail was amazing for my team. Hail was a real big problem. I thought Heracross was a problem for my team. But yeah, good game to Dorian. Again, I feel like my commentary was just atrocious for this game. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to pick up the 4-0 win and move to 4-3. I can't remember my differential in this this season. But yeah, definitely a much needed win after the start of the season we had. I mean, it's kind of standard for me, I think, at this point to have a terrible start to the season and then kind of start to bring it back. But yeah, I definitely felt my build was really solid in this game. Despite the fact that I was very much unsure about it at the start, it turned out to be good prep. So good job past me on the prep. And yeah, we are going to move to 4-3, which is going to put us closer to like we're probably not going to be able to reach top 4. But I think we should be able to pretty much solidify our place in like the play-ins. So the bracket for playoffs is weird, and I'll go over it later in the season. If it looks like we're going to go into playoffs, then I can describe it better. But effectively, if we finish 12th or higher, we've got a shot at playoffs. So this definitely helps us. But yeah, good game to Dorian. That was a really fun game. All of the berries and the assault vest and stuff just worked out really nicely, which I'm really happy about. And Nidoqueen got like 3 kills, which I kind of expected in this game. I'm not gonna lie, Nidoqueen was really strong. Living on 1 was wild, but I think I could probably come in with my Beware afterwards and just ice punch that as well. I don't know how much it was doing, but it was probably doing a good amount. I could have also rock blasted on my Rhyperior, but yeah, that's all just fairy ones. I lived on 1 HP, which is kind of wild. Definitely had I don't know if it was a roll in my favour, but it was like I lived on 1. But I'm going off on like a tired ramble right now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the battle, please do give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the UPBA season. And we are closing up the APA Academy main season soon. It's like 8 weeks and we're on week 7, I think. The same week this battle goes up, no, week after, I don't know, around the same time. We're pretty much to the end of the APA season. But if you did enjoy them, please do leave a like, subscribe, and until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.